Just wanted to show you something I've been working on today. Actually, also the day before, but the previous iteration wasn't successful, so today I had to remake what I did. And this is basically my source of inspiration, the knowledge base for LLMs, inspired by Andrej Karpathy's post that he created. So basically, it's all about data ingestion. You have some raw data, let's say some repositories or documents, and then you use that data to basically construct concept files and also derive new knowledge that was previously unheard of, before consulting with the LLM about the raw data. So that's what I've been working on, and that's what I want to show you today. Basically, this is the structure of my project at the moment. We have some skill files for maintenance and for creating new raw content entries. Basically, some of them are responsible for creating transcriptions of the YouTube videos, and also cleaning those transcriptions, so that the format is more natural and better sounding in general. And then we have some, so then we have the raw files. That these are various directories. For example, there is one raw file that I'm manually maintaining in this repository, but there are others. For example, the new skills repository that I recorded video about yesterday, and I published it on my YouTube channel, which you can check out. So there is this clone of the skills project, but there are also like all the websites that are related to this context window. So practically there are 5 at the moment. My personal website, but also the 3 main landing pages for my freewithtech philosophy, and also like public accountability dashboard website that holds some useful context as well. Now these are also clones, and what I basically do is I point the LLM to the relevant file. So you can see wix.json, and it's here basically for journey through with tech, use only wix.json. Alright, don't read any other files in that repo. So basically I tell it to ignore all the other files. And for example, other websites, I have some build scripts, since they are not Markdown native, which is unfortunate. I didn't design them like that initially, so I had to create some processing scripts to actually generate the Markdown files which are relevant to the LLM. So if we go to public, we'll see that there is apps.md, for example. This is the one that my script produces after the build succeeds of my static website. So this is something I feed to the LLM as well for relevant context, and you can see it also in here. Here you can see use only public directory, never read site source code. So that's the instruction that my agent is receiving. Basically this one that is opened right now. I use Codex, as I mentioned also yesterday. So yeah, I think this is really valuable, since the context is too broad for my head to capture at once, and I think LLM is a useful tool to help me synthesize the content and actually produce something valuable out of it. And also what's helpful, I compile the wiki. So for example, here we have concepts, and this is actually good for Obsidian. So let me show you my Obsidian, which is here, and we have context, which is loading, and we can see for example, these are synthesized with the LLM. Basically, the raw files are something that LLM uses as a boundary, as weights in the model, right? This is not embeddings. This is just the markdown files as weights for the model to rely on. So basically, that's how it works. It's what also Karpathy described in his post more precisely. So yeah, I think it's kind of helpful to work this way. And yeah, that's that, guys. Thanks for watching.